I know, chasing that dough, hitting that road, getting that money, man. All I know, loading that foe, kicking down doors, getting that money, man. We gon' make it money. We gon' take it Grizzly. We gon' make it money. We gon' take it Grizzly.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is which lightweight has the best chance to beat Kambosos. As you know, there are a lot of names out there. There's Javante Tank Davis. There's Devin the Dream Haney. There's Ryan King Rye Garcia. There's Vasily Lomachenko. And there's Teofimo Lopez. And so out of those guys I named, or maybe there's someone I didn't name, Timothy Bradley seems to think this Davis kid can beat everyone now. But anyways, which lightweight do you think has the best chance of beating George Kambosos? I'm going to start this off with Kaspira G, the Chef Boyardee.
All right. Yo, all right. So y'all probably going to think I'm bugging with my pick, but y'all walk with me. So I'm going to give y'all an advance warning. My pick is actually Ryan Garcia. Now, I don't speak highly of this kid, but Kambosos' style, right? I think is almost perfect for Ryan. Ryan's a taller 135er, and he has fast hooks. I think the way Kambosos fights, what's his name? Lomachenko, it's going to take him like a couple of rounds just to process Kambosos' style. And I think similar to how he did with Tio, that may cost him, right? Like Loma's not going to just go right into it with Kambosos like that because Kambosos got speed. You know what I mean? And he has good timing. So I think Loma's going to be a little hesitant. Devin, this new Devin, man, I don't know what's going on. Devin might play around, play with fire, and get knocked out. Tank, to be honest with you, Tank like slower fighters. I think Kambosos is actually kind of too fast for Tank. I don't see Tank responding well to a fight with Kambosos. Kambosos might frustrate Tank. So, to me, out of all these gentlemen, hold on, am I missing anybody else? I know Shakur Stevenson put himself in the running also, but he's not really like battle tested at 135 like that. So, out of all these gentlemen, I'm picking the dude with the least amount of heart. You know what I'm saying? Like outside the ring. Inside the ring, he's a warrior. Outside the ring, he be acting funny. But Ryan Garcia, like his style, like style makes fights. He has the best style to slow down Kambosos, and he has power. So I think Kambosos isn't going to be as reckless with Ryan Garcia. So that's my pick.
All right, Nostradamus.
Everyone.
You know what I say next, Trill. Like
they go Trill. They go Trill. The word best doesn't matter, I guess.
No, the reason why I say all of them, because this lightweight division has shown us something. I don't even want to tell y'all because this is the movie that we going to be making, the Boxing Bros movie that we going to be making. It's a boxing movie, so I'm saying it right now. So this is the poor man's copyright. It's a boxing movie. You know what I'm saying? Oliver Stone had what he had, Any Given Sunday. Well, we got the boxing movie called Any Given Saturday, because in this sport of boxing, anything can happen on any given Saturday, and we have seen it in this lightweight division. That's why I say on any given Saturday, one of these lightweight fighters can best Kambosos. And the reason why I'm saying it, because I really didn't see nothing special out of Kambosos. This is what happened. I went back and I watched the fight, right? We were so amped about Lopez being, taking him lightly, and then him, how he was acting after the fight. And I had to go back and dive right into the fight. It wasn't like Kambosos came out here and it was like a horrible fight from Lopez. Lopez fought a horrible fight. You know what I'm saying? And Kambosos got rocked with some shots. When he got rocked with some shots, he dropped his hands completely down low. I seen him get hit with a couple shots from Lopez that Lopez could have got him on. Every time he got hit, he dropped his hands. We was praising him so much, right? We overlooked certain flaws and stuff that was going on. I don't think that Kambosos is as good as there's just a bad performance. Just like if certain people were saying it with Loma and Lopez. Maybe Loma just started late. And the same thing with the Kambosos fight. You know what I'm saying? With the Lopez issue, I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kambosos is good and all that. I want to see him again with one of these guys. But honestly, I believe that all these guys will be a good fight for him. Will be a good challenge for him. And I really don't believe that, you know what I'm saying? Nobody is afraid of him. Nobody's afraid of Kambosos. Any given Saturday, one of these guys have the chance to beat him. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that he's some top-notch fighter that everybody should be talking about. I think he just had a good night in the office. Go ahead, my brother.
So who has the best chance though, Trill? I'm just waiting for that answer.
You know, because it's so these guys they're not fighting each other. I might have to pick. I'm gonna say Loma because he's amazing. His feet work and stuff like that. He's amazing. You know what I'm saying? But these guys gotta fight each other. These guys gotta fight each other. These guys gotta fight each other. But I think that these guys are so talented. The division is so stacked. You know what I'm saying? When this was formulating, right, and we was talking, this ended up coming out of nowhere. But we seen it building. Like if you go back and watch our old episodes, we was talking about and rating these fighters. Because we seen what was happening. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to get in tune with Boxing Bros, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
The problem is, and you're right, Trill, in terms of like them getting in tune with it, because some people caught on to us later.
Yes.
Like we became more popular later. So they say things and they don't know what we said in our older videos, and then they'll be like, "Oh, if it was this person," you're like, "Actually, watch the video." And they'll say something like, "Actually, if you watch the video,
exactly
about that." Like they don't know sometimes.
Yeah, on your days off when y'all got a chance to just hang out and chill, throw on some old episodes of the Boxing Bros. You're gonna get some laughs, and it's gonna be really, really entertaining, man. To see where we came from and how we are right now, man. It'll be dope, and just to realize that we've been really covering the sport and we talk about it out of love. So as far as anybody, the best chance to beat Kambosos, I think all these gentlemen do. But I'm gonna pick Loma because I think the belts need to go back to Loma. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Trill, people been this is like there was like this judge, right? He put it like the glasses on the nose, he's getting upset with you, right? But when the glasses came off, someone was going to jail, right? So like Trill, right? People want to see us disagree. They want to see us disagree. And Trill, unfortunately, I can't disagree with you right now when I agree with what you just said. All right, Ned, the TVE.
Yeah, I agree with Trills. All of them has a chance to beat Kambosos, but the one with the best chance right now is Devin Haney. And even though I'm not too satisfied with his last two performances in the ring, I feel Devin Haney seems like the more plausible match for Kambosos since they're both on the zone. They both have the belts. They both belts.
Now, bro, you gotta watch. I just seen a tweet from Kambosos. He really entertaining this Loma fight, bro. He's mad disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So
true.
Who knows?
Take it.
Salute to
Take it, please take it.
He made that prediction. So
easy.
Moses, please take the Loma fight.
It's like I know he's entertaining all these fights. Only reason I don't see him fighting Tank anytime soon. Ryan Garcia, I don't even know what he's doing right now, man. I don't know who's he talking boxing with right now. Brian needs a fight, though. Loma, like that's a dangerous fight right there for Kambosos. And Haney, like undisputed in Australia, in front of all his people, in front of his country, would be amazing. So I don't see why he wouldn't take that fight. But that's still all of those fights are dangerous. That's the best. I only see Haney as the best fighter with the best chance right now being Kambosos because that's the only likely match that could be made where Eddie has nothing to lose.
No, that's easier. I get what you're saying because Eddie is showing nothing but he's been showing Kambosos nothing but love. Showing got him a hotel room, same fruit baskets and all. Eddie was rolled out the red carpet for Kambosos, and I know Devin Haney is his fighter, and he was talking about like how he would it's easy for that fight to be made. I understand what you're saying that fight's something that's easy to be made, and it could be for the real undisputed because Devin Haney got the WBC and I don't know what's going on with these belts, man. He got a WBC too, but you can't. The other bodies ain't respecting that WBC undisputed. I don't want to talk about it. It's going to give me a stroke trying to figure this out. You know,
I actually disagree with Ned on this one because I like the only thing that's keeping Devin Haney kind of relevant is the fact that he has a WBC belt. He loses that belt, man. It's already like he's kind of a hard sell, you know.
No, that's right. That's why he's saying that. You know, that's his chance. If Kambosos wants to be real undisputed.
No, I agree with that point. But when Ned said that, it's a win-win for Eddie Hearn, I don't think how it's a win-win unless Kambosos signs to the zone.
Yeah. And that's what he would have to do. Mm-hmm. That's what he would have to do. But I see what you're saying that about with the fight being easy to make, because that's what it seemed like. That's how Eddie tried to make it seem. But Kambosos didn't sign no papers. He's not with Eddie. He's with Lou DiBella, correct?
He's with Lou.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Lou's going to look out for the best. Whoever brings the best money, you know, Lou is going for it. Lou ain't. So whoever. So Bob, whatever, y'all gotta. Lou gonna go for it. Shout out to Lou DiBella.
This topic is an interesting one. The best to me, I'm gonna come out and say it flat out, is Vasily Lomachenko. Why? Because he's battle tested. Why? Because he's fought the best opposition. You saw Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez, the guy that beat Vasily Lomachenko, but the Teofimo Lopez that Kambosos beat wasn't the same Teofimo Lopez that was in the ring with Vasily Lomachenko. The Teofimo Lopez that was in the ring with Vasily Lomachenko was hungry, determined, motivated to make history. The Teofimo Lopez you saw in the ring with George Kambosos was arrogant, cocky, and felt like he was just going to walk through Kambosos. And it showed in the way that he fought with Kambosos. And Trill pointed it out. I stated this to everyone, and, you know, people, it wasn't well received, but it is what it is. I feel like a lot of the praise Kambosos is getting is due to the fact that we expected more from Teo. The expectations were on Teo. Teo was the heavy favorite. And the fact that he was able to pull it off, we're spending all our time critiquing Teo. So you know how, for example, Richard Comey really didn't win a round. Let's be real. He really didn't win a round.
Kind of give him the first.
What I'm saying is he really didn't win a round. I'm being honest. Richard Comey did not win one round against Vasily Lomachenko. But here's what happens. You start to compare. Well, he did better this round than he did in all those other rounds. The human element does that. And it makes you think he won it. When in actuality, if you're scoring by the rules, he didn't even win that round. But you say, ooh, that was a good round for Comey. He landed a few and he tamed Vasily somewhat. So I'm going to get that round to Comey. But did Comey really win that round? And a lot of that was happening with Kambosos. I'm telling you, man, people need to watch that fight again. Turn the volume down.
Guilty.
You know what I'm saying? Turn that volume down. Watch the fight with Teofimo Lopez and Kambosos again. And just be like, don't. I know the expectations are on Teo, but these are two guys you never knew fighting and scored that way. A lot of what was happening was people were like, oh, man, that was a good round. Kambosos was in it with him. Kambosos landed some good shots. And you start only seeing what Kambosos is landing and forgetting Teo hurt him twice that round. You know, and that's a lot of that stuff was happening. It was bad Teo. And I think Teo was still, out of these young dudes, the best. He's the most tested. He's been in the ring. He got a close victory over Vasily Lomachenko. He lost a close fight to Kambosos, but he's the one who's been stepping up in competition. He's the one who's had the courage to take on the fights. That's why he's the one who shouldn't be ashamed for losing. Look at Devin Haney in a close fight with Jojo Diaz. In a close fight with Jojo Diaz. Jojo Diaz is no Vasily. Look at Gervonta Davis with Isaac Cruz, another close fight. There's no Vasily Lomachenko. T.O. stand on what you've accomplished. You ain't gotta do all this talking. You ain't gotta make excuses. Regardless of what you walked in that ring with, regardless of what you was dealing with, you performed. And you had a chance to win. And the truth be told is if Teofimo Lopez would have came in that ring with a mindset of respecting Kambosos and fought him with respect and actually did it the right way, I believe he would have won that fight. They said he's moving to 140. That's fine. I'm not trying to knock Kambosos because I respect what Kambosos did, and I think that he's a good fighter. But with Vasily Lomachenko, the guy I saw last night, that's the best fighter in lightweight. And I just want to close with this. It's completely unrelated, but it's not unrelated. It's not related to who's the best lightweight, but this is something that's happening in boxing. I understand for the Devin Haney people because I'm one of them. Trill's one of them. G's one of them. I actually want the next Floyd. All I used to do was root for Floyd. But I can't overlook the fact that these fighters, when I say these fighters, I'm talking about the young American talent these days, want to make money fighting mediocre talent. And they never want to face each other. They all want to be undefeated. They all want to make money fighting mediocre talent. Then they step into the ring with a battle-tested veteran, and they don't know if they're good enough. Take a look at Devin Haney after his fight with Jorge Linares. Oh, is my power good? Why you need to ask that? Take a look at Canelo and Caleb Plant. Yeah. Caleb, like, not pretty good, huh? I'm pretty good. They're seeking validation from their opponents.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because they don't know if they're good enough. Because Devin's not fighting Ryan. Ryan is not fighting Tank. They're not fighting each other. They don't know. They don't even know if they're good enough. When they step in the ring with Vasily, I'm telling you, you're going to eat them alive. Because they don't know that they don't even know if they belong in a ring with him. And then people want to get mad and say, oh, all you're doing is hating going on. All I'm doing is calling it like it is. I'm sick of these fighters getting coddled, being baby. Devin didn't even have to fight for the belt. Damn. You couldn't even make him fight the number 8 guy for the belt. You just handed him the belt. All you're doing is coddling these guys. And then you want me to sit there and really say, oh, yeah, I think they can beat Vasily Lomachenko. No, I think Vasily Lomachenko is the biggest threat to everyone because I don't care who you put in the ring with him. I think he's beating them.
Yeah. Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We're the Boxing Bros.
You're welcome. You're all welcome.